Hi guys, welcome to Code Bashers. Guys, Deloitte NLA exam results have been announced and the interviews will be scheduled from next week. So many of you were confused that how to prepare for the interviews because many of you are giving the interviews for the first time. So guys, this video is for all of you. Make sure that you're watching this video till the end because we will be discussing the important subjects as well as important topics in those subjects which can come in exam. Okay, so make sure that you're watching this video till the end. And guys, previously also we have discussed lot of interview experiences for Deloitte, TCS, Infosys. All of those are present on our channel. So make sure that you subscribe it because we will be posting interview experiences, real interview experiences in coming days. So make sure that you are present on this channel. So guys, now let's start this video. And before starting the video, please hit that like button as well as subscribe for this channel because every like and subscribe gives us motivation to make more such videos. So guys, now let's start the preparation video that how you have to prepare for the Deloitte interview. Guys, before moving ahead, I would like you to know that we are taking mock interviews for different companies. Previously, also we have taken mock interviews for TCS Ninja and TCS Digital. Till now, we have taken 200 plus mock interviews. We have lot of experience that what type of questions get asked in these different companies. You can read about our testimonials and you can see our rating is also good in taking mock interviews. We are taking mock interviews for Deloitte NLA also. So if you are not confident about your interview, then do take this service. All the links you will find in the description box. We will take mock interview as well as we will do resume review also. And if you want to know you only want resume review, then we have a separate service for that. So make sure that if you are not confident in any of these things, the links are in the description box. Go and book your slot now. The slots are very limited. So now let's start with our preparation video. Okay, so guys, we will discuss important topics and inside those important topics, what questions get asked. Okay, so let's start with the resume. That is the most important part of your any interview, whether it is Deloitte, TCS, Infosys, any interview. Resume is the most important part. In resume, there are three sections that are important. One is internship, then projects, and then skill set you mentioned. Okay, so first talking about internships, what you should know. So if you have done any internship, then definitely you should put it on your resume. It should be technical. Okay, so what should you know about your internships, about the internship, that what you have done. Okay, entire view of the project that you are working on the team that you are working on, what was your role. About this thing you can tell. Then project you worked on during your internship. So you must be working in a project only. There are a lot of projects in a company, so you have to give a brief idea because internships are generally of 2 to 3 months, so you get a fair bit of idea that what is all project, what is the all project about, and what you are working on. Okay, next is technologies you worked on. So if you are working on Java, Spring Boot, machine learning, Android, any of these technology if you are working on, then you have to know the knowledge. You should have the knowledge about those technologies because questions can be arrived from them. Okay, so if you have technical internships, do mention in those resume. Okay, so yeah, moving on to the next section. Next section is again very important, that is projects. So many of you don't have internships, so I would suggest mention at least two technical projects in your resume. It gives a good impact to the interviewer. The interviewer knows that yes, you have the desired skill set and you are fit for the job. Okay, this is a good way. Now in projects, what are the important questions? Okay, then first is about your project. You have to give the brief idea about the project. Next is technology stack you used, again same as internship. Next is what all challenges you face in your project. So again, you face a lot of challenges while building a project. Do mention one or two challenges and do mention how you resolve them. Okay, how you overcome those challenges. Next is what is the future scope of your project, because see, lot of you, what you do, you just copy paste the idea and you make your project, but that is of no use in an interview. You will have to tell to the interviewer that okay, this technology already existed, but what are the new things that you did. Okay, so this is the one major thing that you will have to look forward to. Next important topic in resume is skill set you mentioned. Okay, so you might be Java, C++, Python, Spring Boot, Android, machine learning, all these technologies you might have written. Okay, but you should have a fair bit of understanding about these skill set that you have mentioned in your resume. Okay, this is very much important. Okay, do not lie anything in your resume, it will be a bad impact. So these were the most important three sections of your resume. Now moving to the next thing that is important for interview. Next thing is the programming concepts. Okay, now but in programming concepts, see, programming concepts are vast. So inside those, what are the things you have to prepare at priority? That is the searching and sorting algorithms with their time complexities. So there are two searching algorithms, that is linear search and binary search, and there are five sorting algorithms: double sort, selection sort, insertion sort, and merge sort and quick sort. You will have to learn them with their best case complexity, worst case complexity, with their code, with their algo. These are must thing. If you are preparing at last moment, then these are the first go to things you should prepare. Next important thing is study the real life implementation of data structure. So for this, I have made a separate video also on my channel wherein I have discussed different data structures and their real life implementation. Okay, so I hope this thing is clear. This is the major thing. Next important subject that comes in the interview is the OOPS concepts. Okay, OOPS, object oriented programming. That is, you should pick up any one language. Either you can pick up Java, Python, and C++. Any one language you have to prepare, and prepare everything about that. You can go to Geek for Geeks. Okay, there are very commonly asked questions in Java. This is a very commonly asked question in C++, Python. So you can prepare from Geeks for Geeks. Just pick up one programming language. Inside object oriented programming, what are the important topics? First, that is asked in 10 out of 10 interviews, is the feature of OOPS. That is polymorphism, inheritance, abstraction, encapsulation, with detail, with their types, with their examples. Okay, you should be thorough with those. Next is type of polymorphism and types of inheritance. Again, I've told you. Next are what are access modifiers, private, public, protected, default. You should know in detail about these things. Very easy questions, very commonly asked questions. Next is what are different types of constructors. Okay, in different languages there are different types of constructors. Next is keyword specific to language. So in Java, for example, I'm giving final, finally, super are the keywords of Java, whereas in C++ there are friend functions, virtual functions, where in Python there is an init keyword. So pick up one language and prepare everything about that language. Okay, it will be hardly, you will give 1 or 2 days and you can learn all the theory about that language, because these interviews are mostly about the theory part. Okay, so I hope we have covered three things. Now moving ahead, and before moving ahead, I would again like you to remind that we are taking mock interviews for Deloitte as well. Till now we have taken 200 plus mock interviews and our rating is very good, 4.2 out of 5, and our testimonials are also very positive. We have a lot of experience in taking these mock interviews. The slots are very limited. All the links for booking your slot you will find in the description box. Make sure to visit it. If you are not confident in your interview, if it is your first time, then we can help you prepare for the interviews. Okay, the links you will find in the description box. Continuing in the video. Okay, next important subject is the database. Okay, this is again a very much asked questions from this subject. In database, what are the important topics? It is types of keys, primary key, candidate key, super key, foreign key, basics of database, features of SQL, DDL and DML command, their difference, different types of commands with their syntax. Okay, there are I think 5 or 6 DDL commands, 4 or 5 DML commands with their syntax. You should know them. Okay. Next is constraints in SQL. Again, it's very easy. Not, null, check, unique. These are the constraints. Next is difference between alter, update, difference between delete, truncate, and drop command. These are very much asked differences in the interview. Okay, so these are parts of DDL and DML commands only. So once you learn DDL and DML commands, then you will be able to answer the difference also. Okay, next is group by and having clause. What are joins and types of joins? There is left join, right join, natural join, self join. Okay, these are different type of joins. So and more important topic is normalization. 1NF, 2NF, 3NF, and BCNF. Why do we need normalization? So these are again important topics that you must study. Next is asset properties. Okay, so if you have interviews in like coming 3 to 4 days, then first first priority should be this PDF. Okay, because it will cover most of the interview questions. 60 to 70% it will definitely clear. Okay, so if you are having more time, then you can go in detail, but if you are having less time, then this is the playlist, or this is the PDF for you. Okay, now this we have covered 4 subjects till now. Then like last subject is optional. Okay, I always tell this, software engineering is optional subject. There might be 1 or 2 questions that are asked from it, but it is not that common. Okay, but again, if you are having time, then yeah, there are some points that you should study and they will be exact in the interview. So software development models and cycles, there are 3 to 4 models. Just learn them. No mathematics thing, just the theory part. Okay, what is software engineering? What is verification and validation? Against 2 line definition they are. What are functional and non-functional requirements? What are different type of testing? Okay, testing can be unit testing, component testing, black box testing. All these things can be different types of testings. Okay, so this is software engineering, will hardly take 1 hour of you if you will study these topics. Just the theory part, no mathematical equations or something like that. So this was the entire PDF in which I have discussed the important subjects with their important topics. So I hope this will help you. Okay, you can always take screenshots for it. You can find this PDF on my Telegram group. The links are in the description box. You can find it there. Okay, so I hope every subject is clear to you. Now you have a direction in which you have to prepare. Okay, and if you are still not, if you are prepared and not feeling confident, you can come book mock interview slot with us. We will be happy to take it. All the links you will find in the description box. Thank you for watching this video.